welcome to Gals. It's Golnaz here. We don't have K-Town. She called in sick today.
Boo-hoo.
But we do got Kasey Uhlenhuth.
Hey, that's what's up.
I like how you change personalities.
When
you
I'm on
like,
camera?
Yeah, no, you change with me. You're like more kind of gangsta. And then when you're doing like VS Live, you're more country. You got these personalities.
You gotta like adjust to your audience.
How are you in your workroom with like Mads Torgerson and Dustin?
You're gonna have to ask them.
How you act? Yeah, I'll talk to them.
I can't say.
Oh my God. So we got Kasey here because I've seen her all over Channel 9, all over Build, all over live stuff. So I'm like, why are they picking this girl? What's so special about her? So now you gotta tell me. Why are you so special?
Why am I so special?
Well, pretty much, what do you do here, and why do you have a job at Microsoft? Let's start there. What's your role?
So at Microsoft, I work on Roslyn, which is the name of the project where we re-architected the C# and Visual Basic compiler. And so basically, I'm work on compilers.
What's your role?
Nerd life.
Nerd life.
I'm a PM on that team, so I work on how we can make you more productive inside the IDE.
So you work with people who use it, the customer, and then you relay that to your devs?
Yeah, so I like watch people code and figure out how they're inefficient in their coding practices, and then I talk to them all the time and be like, what do you do? Like, walk me through how you fix a bug, and then you like learn where all the bottlenecks are in their development workflow.
Wow.
And then you're like, oh, we need this refactoring, or we need to do like team shared code styles, the thing that we're gonna ship soon and things like that.
Interesting. So like what, is it just they're not that fast at coding, or they're literally stuck and they're like looking at the UI of the IDE trying to find like something and you're like, oh, that's a problem?
Well, yeah, it's like learning how they investigate things inside of it. And then like you learn like, oh, maybe they don't know that go to implementation exists. If they knew that navigation feature existed, they could like save a ton of time.
Yeah. So I hear you're really good at not needing IntelliSense. There was a talk where your IntelliSense stopped working, but you just kept writing the code.
Well, because IntelliSense, I guess you can use it as a crutch to help you type, but it's mainly just
autocomplete.
It's like an autocomplete. So like you know what you were gonna type.
I know my name.
Yeah.
Golnaz. I don't need autocomplete.
Right, exactly. But it just helps you quickly finish writing it.
Okay, so people do know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Not everyone's like dependent on it.
Well, so the one thing that helps with is if you are working with like a complex API or code base you're not familiar with, and you know the general kind of name of something, then you can use IntelliSense to help you figure out what things are.
Does it make you lazier?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's start with, before the Roslyn, what got you into computer science? Let's start with baby, curly-haired, blonde,
little
baby.
Shirley
baby
Temple
Uhlenhuth.
Kasey.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Like, I love computers. No, what was the story?
I probably got into computers because my mom actually like was a database engineer, I guess. But then we always had like computer games that like taught us like learning things, like Zoombinis. Highly recommend Zoombinis back in the day. And then from there, I thought I wanted to work at Pixar and be a master animator and make the next big hit, you know. So I got into Flash animation, so back when Macromedia owned it, which is way back in the day.
Yeah, Larry Larson, my manager, loves Flash. He says he's written books on Flash.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I got obsessed with Flash, like bought books and like read through them, like learned how to do all these different animations. And then my mom just saw that I really liked it and sent me to a camp for it. And that's when I learned that you could use ActionScript, or like, which is their language, and you could like automate the falling of snowflakes. So you only had to make one snowflake, and you could just like automatically write code.
Awesome.
Whereas like before, I was literally like making 500 snowflakes and animating each one down, and I was like, what?
So that's when you start getting into code.
And so then I was like, oh my God, this makes everything so much easier. I never really got into the gaming part of it. Like I made some like tic-tac-toe games, but.
But what happened to the graphics
suck
part?
at playing games,
or
so
the
I can never
animation
win.
part? Why did you give up on that?
So I eventually went to a 3D animation camp, and I spent like 4 months building like a 30-second clip, and I was like, nah. That took way too much time. And then you like learn from people who are in the industry that they spend like their entire 2 years working there lighting like a 30-second scene. Yeah. And like all the new people start with just like light rendering and stuff. And so you don't get to build the characters, you don't get to animate that. Like maybe you get to do lip syncing, and even then that's kind of like a chore.
So I was originally wanted to be like a film director in Hollywood. And then I worked on a film set, and we spent, it was a nighttime shoot, so like midnight to 6 a.m. for like 5 days straight. And all I was doing was holding heavy equipment. We would just sit in light and do the shot over and over and over. And I think that scene got cut anyways. And I was like, I spent 5 days every night, so exhausted, and nothing got produced. I was like, I'm done. I want to go like somewhere it's fast paced and you push it out and you have your name on a product and all that stuff.
And so tech is definitely fast paced.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
This is a good transition.
So how old were you when you went to these camps?
The Flash one, I must have been in like middle school, I think. So
wow, you
like
started
sixth
early.
grade. Yeah. And then
you went to high school, you still
And then in high school, I did the 3D animation one. Yeah.
And then, so when you were applying to college, you were like, I'm going to do computer science?
Okay. Yeah, so I knew going into college I wanted to do CS.
Okay, so you went to college, then you graduated with your CS degree.
I did graduate.
You did graduate? And then, there's plenty of successful dropouts, so I never depend on someone having a degree is successful or not. I still recommend getting one, though, just because college is fun.
Go to school.
Go to school. And then you graduated, and did you already have your job lined up at Microsoft, or?
Yeah, so my school is kind of competitive, so a lot of people in the fall of your senior year would already be applying to places to go work.
Okay, cool. And they get accepted and just wait the
whole
year
and so
out?
then you just chill senior year.
That actually happened to me.
Yeah.
I got my offer 3 months before graduation, so I just sat and I was like, woo.
So I got it like early winter, I guess.
Okay.
And so I just chilled for second semester. So
nice.
Nice.
Pass, no pass? Just cruise?
No, you had to take them for credit.
Okay.
So.
And you had to get good grades, or no, it didn't matter at that point?
I don't know.
You still were trying and really ambitious.
I still tried.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like my parents' money, so I wasn't gonna let them down.
That's true.
So.
You can't waste that.
Yeah.
So you got your job offer. What, did they come to the career fair, or?
Yeah, met them at the career fair. Then I had an on-campus interview where they had someone come at campus and interview a bajillion people in that day. And then from there had a phone interview, I think, and then I passed that round, and then they flew me out to Microsoft. And then it was an all-day thing.
And then they offered it, and you took it?
Yeah, well, I actually had 2 offers. I had an offer to be a software engineer at Amazon or a PM at Microsoft.
What made you take this one?
I had a feeling that I was going to be more successful as a PM because I'm good at talking to people and
true.
Organizing ideas and leading people. In school, all the P-sets that we did in computer science, I was the one being guys, let's get together and get this done. Let's get on time.
You know
I'll
where
work
you're
on
going to be
this,
successful in. Yeah, so you went with that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So you grew up in Kentucky. We forgot to mention
I did grow up in Kentucky.
So where's the accent?
Southern drawl.
Where's the accent? You suppress it now? You just hide?
Well, actually, growing up, my cousins came and visited from Colorado, and they made fun of me and my brothers for having this country accent. So we watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and we learned how to have a SoCal accent to wipe out the Southern one, which is why
I can talk to you so easy because I'm from SoCal.
Yeah, so if you talk to any of my brothers or me, we say dude a lot because Bill and Ted dude, what's up?
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is kind of terrible, but
that is
it's
horrible.
too late now.
We can't do that at meetings at Microsoft. That's super embarrassing. Yo, bro, what's up with this PowerPoint deck? Yeah, that doesn't work. So do you like your job now?
Yeah, I love it.
PM?
Yeah,
how long have you been working in this role?
2.5 years.
Oh, you're a newbie. I thought you were 8 years in already. 2.5 years is a noob.
Do I look that old? Come on.
Oh my God. Okay, so what do you do not coding? Or do you go home and you code more, or what do you do as a side fun?
I try to have side projects, but I'm really bad at saying no. It's something I need to work on. So I played lacrosse in college, and so now I coach lacrosse in Seattle outside of work. And then I joined a team to play on, and I'm in a volleyball team. And I sometimes take singing lessons because I've always wanted to learn how to sing.
Always working.
I stink though.
No worries.
No, I won't sing for you. But one day I'll do karaoke. I'm terrified of karaoke.
Oh, me too. So, I hate it. Yeah, we'll go one day.
And then sometimes take art classes.
Oh,
but
look at
they're kind of expensive.
So when you go home, you don't touch a computer, pretty much.
Yeah, I do it all day at work, and so
that's how I feel.
Yeah. I'm supposed to though. If you really want to keep up your technical skills, it should be a whole nother side job outside of work.
Oh, get out of here.
But I was like,
you spend 8-9 hours a day playing with
work-life balance, baby.
So you do talk at a lot of conferences. What's your next conference coming up?
Well, we're shipping Visual Studio 2017, which is the product I'm working on now. And so that's next
March 7th.
March 7th,
Yeah.
so almost a little over a week away.
Uh-huh.
So I'm speaking at that.
Yeah, what else you got? I know you're going to Belgium.
And then we're going to Belgium for Teco-Rama.
Hey,
so
we'll see you guys there.
watch out, Belgium.
Watch out, Belgium. We're coming to eat the fries. Watch out. Things are
And
gonna
the
get crazy.
waffles.
The waffles and fries.
What else is there? No idea.
No idea. But how'd you get into talking and speaking at conferences?
I think, so my team, just because we work on the actual language C# and all the tooling around it, so it's like pretty popular. My team historically has just done a lot of talks, and then
Dustin, Mads.
yeah, Dustin, Mads, all of them. But you know, they have families now.
Oh, so they can't travel.
You know, they love their kids and families, so
they were like the young girl with no children yet. Let's go.
Yeah, like she's young. She has no ties.
She can travel for 14 hours on a plane and not complain.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you took over.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So they were just like, can you do it for us?
Yeah, so whatever they can't do, I get to grab, so.
Get the leftover scraps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scrap, please,
please,
may I have some more?
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad we got to know you a little bit, but now it's time for the lightning round.
Ooh.
You know what this is?
No.
We ask questions, answer them fast.
Do you have a lightning sound effect?
Caitlin, put a lightning sound effect. Wow, that was so cool. Okay, so we usually take like 10 minutes talking about these 10 questions, but we're gonna do it fast this time.
Awesome.
Coffee or tea?
Neither.
What?
Yo, do I seem like I need caffeine in the morning?
That's true, yeah. You're like Seth. You don't
I woke up like this.
So you wake up and you have like water and then you're just fine until the rest of the day?
Yeah, we'll have to eat.
You're crazy,
That's
girl.
it.
I need some type of caffeination. What do you spend your money on that makes your life easier? Like a cleaning lady, like.
No, I wish.
I know, right? I'm always like, I
That's
gotta
a
get
good
a
idea.
cleaning lady, but I'm like, nah, I'm too cheap.
What do I spend money on? Electricity.
Are you?
Okay. The most expensive
Like,
thing
there's
I
a
own
subscription
besides
or
my
something?
computer is I put a ton of money into a mattress. My life is awesome,
Electricity,
guys.
mattress. She's such a spender. Wait, what kind of computer you got? Like a desktop?
Next
or?
question.
Why? What you got, girl? Just whisper to my ear. Oh, whoa. Just say it, we'll bleep it out. What is it? I'm dying.
A MacBook.
What is wrong
There's
with
nothing
that?
wrong with that. Other than I work at Microsoft. It's totally
Oh my
fine.
God, everyone at Microsoft has a MacBook.
That's true. Everyone does. But I had one before we embraced cross-platform.
Oh, get out of here.
I might have spent my signing bonus on it.
Oh my God, what kind of MacBook Pro is this? Jeez,
It
woman.
was the real deal. Well, so I could do graphic design stuff on
Oh,
it.
yeah, good, yeah, for sure.
I tried to get them to buy me a Surface Studio, but they wouldn't do it.
What's the first thing you do in the mornings before you, wait, why didn't they get you a Surface Studio?
Because it costs so much money. It's like, nah, that ain't
You
your
don't
job.
need that? Oh my God. Give it a year, it'll be cheaper. What's the first thing you do in the mornings before you head to work? I guess like.
Get my hair done.
Yeah? How long does your hair take?
Usually I just throw that thing in a bun and call it a day. Put some sweats on, roll in, sup dudes.
That's a good way to start the morning.
No, I have to eat breakfast.
Like you eat at home?
Well, so I used to eat breakfast at home, and then I realized if I did that, I would be starving by 10 p.m. or 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And we don't eat lunch until 11:30, and so I was like, would be so hangry all the time. And so now I moved it to when I'm at work. And then now it's a little better.
That's smart. You're right. Yeah. I eat at home, and I'm always hangry by 10.
So hangry.
Like I'm yelling at Seth all the time.
Yeah, my coworkers like, can you please just bring in snacks for yourself?
They called you out. You're that hangry. You're a monster.
I just announced like I'm hungry.
And you have an open space. What is it?
Yeah. What are they called? Open.
Open
workroom.
concept,
Open space. Something one of those.
No walls.
Team room.
Team room.
There we go.
So you can't. You're very verbal, and it distracts the other 6 people.
Like, shh.
What? Oh, do you listen to music when you work?
No.
Really? So you just,
I know. It's because when I played lacrosse, we weren't allowed to practice to music or run to music because when you're in a game, you don't get that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know. I guess I'm super disciplined.
Yeah,
so
you
just
are
never
disciplined.
Got it.
What's your favorite app?
I don't really use apps.
Visual Studio, is that an app? Does that count?
Gmail, texting app.
Oh my God, you're so simple.
So lame.
What's your favorite language to code in?
One Bus Away is.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good
there
app.
You go. Favorite
Bus life.
programming language?
C#, duh.
C#,
That was the only answer. C#.
C#, not anything else. What's the most useless gadget you bought? Like your worst buy or remorse?
Most worthless thing I bought?
Yeah, like gadget, like a video game console, a big flat screen TV you don't ever use, or... You're not like that, though.
Not really
you said electricity and a mattress, so I'm sure you don't even...
I bought the Amazon Echo, which first I thought was worthless, but now I play Jeopardy like an old person on it all the time.
What do you mean? How do you play Jeopardy?
You say, Alexa, play Jeopardy. And then she asks you 6 questions.
What?
And you have to answer like, what is, whatever, who is.
That sounds amazing.
It's the best.
Cortana needs to add that.
And I ask her the weather every morning because
you don't look at your phone?
My phone is so slow. I should probably just get a new one. But it's so slow.
You work in the tech sector and you have a slow phone. I don't know how to help you anymore.
I'm beyond help at this point.
Okay, what's a product you would want to work on within Microsoft or even outside of Microsoft?
Within Microsoft, I mean, HoloLens is like all the rage now, so I guess that.
Have you tried
or
to
working
build?
on like Azure stuff would be cool because cloud's the future.
That's true. Have you built anything for HoloLens yet, or like a side?
No, I like put it on my face once.
That's it.
Well, it's like a flashing light like behind the thing, so like drove my eyes insane. And
Did
so I was
you
like,
play with something like you were doing?
I failed.
Yeah.
It was because I don't play video games, so I just don't understand the concepts of those things.
Yeah.
My little brother tried on, crushed it.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
true.
assuming it's user error.
It's user error. Outside of Microsoft, what would you work on?
I don't know. I'm really interested in
Self-driving cars.
No.
Oh
my interests like outside technology are like books and reading and helping authors. So probably Kindle related, or I'm really interested in crime. So like human trafficking is a really big problem in America.
Saving the world.
There
you go.
Yeah. So working something that like Thorn.org is a really cool company. It's actually Ashton Kutcher's company.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they do a lot. And
Palantir. That speech,
Yeah, Palantir does some stuff with helping prevent human trafficking and stuff like that.
So you think that's like long term, far away, like what you're gonna end up trying to stop, be a better person, save the world?
Maybe, yeah. So
it's
we'll
so
see.
good. I guess this one's kind of Star Wars or Star Trek.
I've actually never seen Star Trek, so Star Wars is the
by
only
default.
answer.
All right, last question. What's your advice for the younger generation to get into tech?
Ooh, get into tech.
Yeah, or if they're interested, how to work in tech and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess like the big thing is to recognize that every company is going to become a tech company. Like even like Target, it's like a retail company, but they have to have this huge e-commerce website and all this stuff.
And like
Walmart is the same thing. And
all the hotels.
Even like Amazon. Amazon's not a tech company, they're a retail company, but they have all this technology that runs the whole thing. So it's just recognizing that and then just becoming proficient. Like it's gonna be the same thing as like learning to read and write. You should be able to like code and read code and understand how that stuff works.
So you think coding's just gonna be like reading and writing in the future? Everyone's gonna know it.
Yeah.
Probably. Like if you have you need to make like a laundry list or something, you'd make like a little app for that or something crazy. Yeah.
Well, just like even if you're like a PhD student, like you need to be able to like process a ton of data and like
might as well code for that.
Might as well just automate it. And even like people who work in finance and things, like they're doing all this number crunching in Excel, and they could just write an Excel macro that just automated their life, and they could just chill.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about going. I was like, maybe I should just go into finance. And
developers just know how to make things. They're very lazy, and it's good though because they want to find a solution fast. Me, I'd be like copy, paste, you know, and it's like a macro could solve that problem.
Right, yeah. Like I worked at a venture capital firm for a summer because I thought I wanted to do a startup, so I was like, I'm gonna learn the inside scoop how to raise money. And like one of the things that they found was when they sourced companies, they would travel to some city, and then there would be smaller cities around that they had other companies they wanted to visit, but they didn't realize that they were there. So like, can you just buy like a huge map and put push pins in where every city where we have companies? And I was like, yo, I could just write you like an app that just shows it all. So I just like built, like I used Leaflet, which is like a map API, and I just like put in like dots where every company was, and the dot would be like bigger depending on the density of companies there. And you just like click on it. Yeah, their minds were just like totally blown.
I can't believe they wanted to get a piece of paper and a big map and
I was like, it would have taken me months to put push pins in that thing. Like,
oh man.
But the thought that like that's where people's first idea is, and you're like, I I could just write
So
something
I've
that
gotten
does
pretty
this.
lazy. I've just have friends that are developers. So I go to like Seth or you'd be like, you guys, I got this problem. Can you do this for me? Yeah,
Right.
easy. An afternoon later, they have the app running or
Right.
something. So
yeah,
that's
but to
good.
get started, just any project, like anything that you want to do. Like if you have problems like
Yeah.
these, where it's like just learn how to do it.
Learn to write code or make friends with developers. That's my
That's
advice.
how you do it.
All right. Well, thank you for being
Yeah,
on the
thank
show.
you.
All right, kids. We'll see you next time.